call this meeting to order this Tuesday, September the 9th, 2025 at 5 p.m. in the Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District number 35 Governing Boardroom, District Office 570 Camino Lito Galindo, Rio Rico, Arizona. Can we all please stand for the pledge? You. Mr. Ben, can you please help us with the pledge? Lead us to the pledge. Yeah.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag.
The flag.
United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's what you get for being absent. I'm just kidding. All righty. Next subject is called to order. Ms. Alma de la Riva. Here. Mr. Mr. Ben Guerrero. Here. Mr. Rene Ramirez.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Brad Beach.
Present.
And I'm here. We have a quorum. Next subject is the adoption of the agenda. Mr. Verdugo.
To remove under consent agenda item number 5 or item 5, number 11 on page 7, classified substitutes. We had some individuals that were put as classified substitutes, but should be volunteers. Ms. Coretta M. Cruz and Molly A. Johnson should be under volunteers and not classified substitutes.
Okay, all right. That's what this is for, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a motion?
Approve.
Is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented with those changes?
Move to approve, where we at?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, move to approve the agenda with item number 5 and the revisions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
Yeah, I second.
Second, thank you. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Okay, ayes have it. Motion passes. Okay, moving forward. Call to the public.
No call to the.
All righty. Are we gonna have the executive session? Okay, so then there is no executive session?
You have to let the motion die then.
Okay.
So.
I can move. So there's a motion to go to, and then there is no need to go into the executive session.
Okay, okay, so then, executive session, there's no need to go into for the county treasurer. Okay, so then we just move on.
Do you have a motion? Is there a motion?
Is there a motion?
No motion needed.
No motion needed? Okay, so then we,
Motion to convene to executive session in conference room 125.
No,
we don't.
no, we just let it die, yeah. We just
Okay.
let it go, because we're not gonna be doing, I'm sorry, I hadn't asked you. Okay, so then we don't have anything, so then we move on. Superintendent's report?
Thank you. Quite a busy few weeks. Attended the trust conference, which was a lot of information regarding some legislative changes and things that we'll be actually discussing tonight in one of our policy updates. And also attended the ASBA conference with the board members. Again, continuation of learning about some of the legislative changes and things that are happening across the state, including the empowerment scholarships and things like that are affecting school districts. It was very interesting to hear some of the discussion about declining enrollment across the state, and including Kyrene School District that is about to discuss during the school year closing 6 schools this school year right now because of declining enrollment. So it's a different time in our state with some difficulties that other districts are having. Thankfully, we are not having those. I also want to congratulate all the teams as they kicked off their seasons. Volleyball winning the rivalry game. Unfortunately, our football team was not as fortunate, but also our cross country winning the Rattler, which was a great event with over 20 different teams on both sides, boys and girls. So I think there was close to 40 teams total at our event. So I want to congratulate all those winners in the different races, including our team victory. So a lot of positive things happening within the district. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Moving on, governing board members report, Ms. Alma de la Riva.
Yes, thank you. I also attended the Ridge River Rattler cross country meet for the very first time, I should say. I had never ever attended one. So now I know what all the excitement is about. And first of all, I want a big congratulations to Mr. Chavez and his boys. I saw,
yeah.
I did an outstanding performance. I was standing right next to your wife and dad, I believe, and it was just so emotional to see how excited they got us. They were both,
Yeah.
coming in, your little one and then your high school student, Braden.
Braden.
Well, yes, a big congratulations to you. And then I also attended the football game this past Friday, and I wanted to thank Mr. Verdugo, Mr. Lopez, and the Rio Rico High School athletics team for their hospitality. I enjoyed watching the game, the dancers, the band play, everything was just very nice, very, very nice. And along with Mr. Verdugo and my fellow board members, I also had the opportunity to attend the summit. One of the, two items that we discussed was the First Amendment concerns in schools, including the free speech rights of both students and staff. And then another one was complying with Title IX requirements. And then this last week, I also attended the ASBA Law Conference. And two of the sessions that, actually one of the sessions that really stuck with me, although we don't, thank God up to right now, don't have that kind of a problem, it was called Preventing the Unthinkable. Keynote speaker there was Jason Russell. I believe he is an ex secret agent person. But he spoke about creating a safe school environment while also supporting mental and emotional well-being of students. And it's what he called a risk assessment or something, a risk assessment, and it was about identifying the warning signs and escalating behavior before it gets to a point that would be, unfortunately, regrettable. So that regretful. So those that stuck with me. And that's
All right, well, thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah, thank you. I also got the opportunity to attend the football game in the box. That was super awesome. I really appreciate that. Had a lot of fun. It was a great atmosphere. Hopefully we get them back next year.
Definitely.
Get that one back next year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the conferences even though I wanted to. Busy building a fire station right now, so it doesn't let me do much, but
What are we at on that fire station? 7 million?
closer to 8 million. But yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for the hospitality. It was great. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ramirez?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to unmute here. So, yeah, I found the conference really interesting. I liked what Will Creeley had to say when he was going over a lot of the ASRS rules, and there were a lot of things that people said that regarding the laws and new things that have come about. And I was talking to Mr. Verdugo about how I found it interesting that they brought up the word credibility when it came to legal things that go on in school districts. And I was telling him that I was kind of happy to hear that because we worked really hard as a governing board. I mean, I firmly believe that we worked very hard and came up with some solid work to create the policy that we have with regard to things like even lockdowns. And I think that because we worked so hard at it, even though it took a lot of time, that we have a magnificent policy, and that this policy also helps us avoid unnecessary lockdowns and also definitely unnecessary panic for our parents, staff, students, law enforcement, and the rest of the stakeholders in our community. So I really was happy to hear about that. And again, I'm proud of what the governing board has done with regard to that issue. Not only Mr. Verdugo with regard to lockdowns, but we also learned the importance of credibility when it comes to all kinds of legal stuff. Also, I learned about how we walk a fine line as a governing board when it comes to using the word offensive with regard to disciplinary issues. Because as Will Creeley pointed out, in many instances of these school cases, they recommended that the school board not try too hard to define what is offensive because he said that public officials really shouldn't dictate what the First Amendment means. It doesn't seem to have worked very well in the past. So I found that really, really interesting. Also, I never knew that the DCS had to provide ID to the admin in the public schools, and I'm kind of glad about that because it prevents whack jobs from going into the public schools, you know, and pretending that they're DCS officials. I mean, it's just a really good safeguard. So, but I had a great time and I learned a lot while I was there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ramirez. Mr. Beach?
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Yeah. Safe schools, you mentioned safe schools. I know we have surveys and I heard something on the conference that you gotta be careful with high school, giving out these, school surveys and like elementary school, because what's dangerous at a high school, is totally different for like second, third graders. Like Mountain View, you know, Mr. Beach, we feel very unsafe. Why, Mijita? There's beetles in the hallway. It's like, you know, so gotta look at the response. Something from the conference, let's see. I didn't know we had to train our peace officers to interact with students with disabilities. So that sort of stuck out to me. They said, do not get complacent with security rules and protocols. One of the things they recommended was every staff meeting go over one safety protocol, which is, I guess, a good protocol to have. So one safety protocol. Threat assessment teams, with all the social media and threats going out here and there. I don't know if we do have a threat assessment team, but bring in different perspectives, like a counselor, a principal, different areas to assess the threat before we act on it. I thought that was sort of interesting. And I know we talked about it as a district, and I think we have implemented some of that. Let's see. Other than that, San Cayetano first graders were busy writing sentences and bringing their words to life with drawings. Amazing. Good job, Mimi, with that activity. I didn't learn that activity till the 9th grade, so they're already doing it in first grade.
Yeah.
Yep. Football game was great atmosphere, brought both communities together. The band, the cheer, the flag team dance, all were amazing. They kept the atmosphere up. So kudos to everybody involved. Thanks, Dave, for the hospitality up in the room and the good conversation also. Cross country, high school and junior high, really kicking some booty out there. I think it was Julian Guillermo. Is it Guillermo? Time of 16:23 for 3 miles. That's crazy. That's like running down to Garrett's, give me a Coke and coming back in 16 minutes. That's fast. So yeah.
That's really cool.
Yep. So yeah, we're continuing the tradition there. Flag football game coming up, I think in a day or two. Start time, I believe 4 and 6. So I think that's the first flag football team, females, that we're gonna have.
Correct.
And it's a home game. So pretty cool there. Let's see. Also, Sonia Gutierrez, our informational specialist, she is leaving us on Friday. Got to give her a shout out.
Yeah.
First impressions are always the lasting impressions, and everybody that walked in that door right there, Sonia always had a smile. Sonia always had a great conversation, and she's such a competitor, you know, to lose her. She's going south.
I know.
You know, I gotta talk to Sonia, who's down there, Shannon and John Fanning.
Oh, yeah.
Recruiting, huh?
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah. Shannon and Mr.
Yeah.
Fanning. Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it.
Ah, thank you
Yep.
very, very much. Yeah. Well, everything that they said twice as much, okay? Because we did everything, you know, together, okay? The trust conference was really, really amazing. There was a lot of policies that we went through, and I mean, the guest speakers and all of that stuff, that was, you know, really, really good. The ASBA conference was also, you know, we had a lot of things that were like eye openers for us, right? And we were like, whoa, wait a minute, I didn't know this, you know, and stuff. So it was a really, really, really good learning experience, you know, for us. I had to stay. I wasn't able to come to the football game, which I wanted to, but I'm the advocate for our district. So I had to stay, you know, for the policies that were the new ones. And I just wanted to say it was a lot better than the years in the past, because this is my 3rd year going. And one of the things is we had like 3 pages, okay, of things that we had to go through. And it's a process of going through like every subject. So we had like 6 or 7 topics, and each topic had, a number of points that we had to do. And so we needed to go through all of them. And it's just one of those little things that when everybody has something to say, somebody has something that they want to, to amend or, whatever. Anyway, long story short, I just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Manny Ruiz, because he got up and he said, that for us, instead of going through every single item that we had here with the 3 or 4 pages that we had, for us to vote on it as a whole, okay? And we did do it, but towards the end, we still took a couple of hours, to do some of the things that people had amended and stuff because of the verbiage, because of the, the things that they were saying. A lot of people wanted, like words like the gun violence in the schools and, and they had taken those off and a lot of people wanted it on. So it was kind of like this, again, a learning experience that you're just like, oh my God, I didn't even know, the way the other people, think and whatever. And then when they give their reasons, some of the reasons are very, you're like, okay, I get it. Okay, I know why you're doing this. And some of them you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that an adult that's very educated is, fighting for something that, that could have been just, put under the table or whatever. But anyway, we did do it as a whole and we got out there by noon. Usually we get out there by 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So thank you very much for that. Again, congratulations to, all of our teams. And volleyball is tonight. It's a home game. Hopefully if we're out by then, we can probably go see the varsity. Okay. Cross country, kudos to the, to my grandkids. Okay. They did so well. So proud of them. So proud of them. You see, Nana was the one that, okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, but congratulations to them, congratulations, good luck to the football team, and to the volleyball, and it's really flag football, right? And then the volleyball team tonight and everything else that everybody said. Thank you very much. Monday. All righty, we move on now to our policies. Mr. Verdugo.
Thank you. So tonight, for your approval, is the legislative changes that dictated policy change. There are 10 of them. And also just want to remind the board that the procedures are not for the board to approve. Those are just FYI. So really the board tonight is approving or discussing and approving, if they would choose to, the 10 policy updates due to legislative changes. And you received all those and during the conference, you heard about each of those changes and what they entail. So tonight, really the recommendation is just to approve as presented and answer any questions that the board may have.
Okay. Okay, so then, does anybody, it's, okay. What do we do now? Does everybody have to say something or does anybody have any?
We can discuss the policies if there.
Are there any discussions? Discussions?
I just have one question.
Okay.
Is this mandatory that the governing board do this?
So yes, because we have until September 26th when they become law. And again, all of these are related to legislative changes that require us to approve.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Verdugo.
You're welcome.
Okay, any more questions, Mr. Ramirez?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mr. Beach, none? I have none either. So, okay, so then what we're gonna do is there a motion hold on. Okay, to possible motion to update and approve the following policies as presented?
That's it. That's all you need to say.
So moved.
So moved?
Second.
Second? Oh, thank you, Mr. Ramirez. All those in
welcome.
favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those
Aye.
opposed, nay. Okay, ayes have it, motion passes. Mr. Verdugo, and this is the next one, right?
Yes,
Which one?
the next one is to prioritize topics. So if there's any additional topics, we do have the ASB County meeting coming up on September 22nd. And again, just a reminder to the board that there is transportation that will be provided from here at the district office to and from Elgin, because it is a little bit of a drive.
What's the date on that?
It's September 22nd.
26.
Yes, at 4:30. And Angie, what time would we be leaving? 2:45.
2:45, yeah, that's what she had told us. And we can park here and then we can go on out.
Yes,
And
on the.
that way we can all get there and come back at the same.
Yes.
Because last year it was at the year before last was at Patagonia. And I thought it was gonna be in the same place, but now it's in
Yeah,
Elgin.
it's in Elgin, so, again, it's, all board members are registered, if you can make it,
Mhm.
2:45 be the leaving time here at the district office.
Okay.
Next governing board meeting is September 23rd. And then, we will also have our school emergency response review executive session. Just wanted to, I know that there was some question of when we would do that, and we always do it in October. As a review of all of our, emergency response. And again, it is done in executive session to maintain confidentiality with what we do as a team. Obviously, the members of our team that need to know, but it's also, again, an opportunity for the board to review and ask questions about our, school safety and procedures.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so then we move on? Do we
Yeah,
have
there's,
to-
yeah, there's no.
There's nothing else?
Unless there is any future topics that the board would like to add to the list.
I would like to.
Excuse me, what, Mr. Ramirez? What would you like to
Yes.
add?
I would like an update on the shade structures for the pool. Because I firmly
Thank you.
believe that we need more shade, and I often wonder, I just want to say something, I often wonder whether we could take care of it locally, but something tells me that Dr. Lunderville and Mr. Verdugo would probably remind me that we probably can't do that because of insurance policies. Am I right?
There are some things with that, but we're looking at different options for that, because obviously we know that the winter is coming up, so it's probably a good time at that point. And we also need to make sure that we budget for it. And so we're also looking at grant opportunities and those type of things. And we did finish the scope for solar, and that will be coming to the board soon as well. So
Okay.
we'll give it a.
Well, we could just put it on the agenda for the future. I'd appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay, and that would be
Thank you so much, and thank you as well, Madam President.
The shade, right? Okay.
Yes.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll just
Shade.
put shade structures.
Okay, the shade structure. Mr. Guerrero, anything? No? Mr. Beach? No, I have none either, so we don't have to make a motion for that. Okay, okay, moving on. Approval of the consent agenda. Sorry, any matter on the consent agenda will be removed from the consent agenda and discussed as regular agenda item or items upon the request of any board member. Ms. De La Riva, do you have any? None? Mr. Guerrero? No? Mr. Ramirez?
No, so that you guys can go home early.
Thank you. Mr. Beach? I have nothing either. Okay, so, do we have a motion to approve and accept and ratify the consent agenda as presented?
So moved.
So moved?
Hang on, you asked if we had a motion.
No, I said,
Yes,
yes, I did. I did. If we
Someone else
had,
needs to make a motion.
is there a motion? I
Yeah,
said,
and Mr. Ramirez.
She said, so moved and he said second, right?
Okay, sometimes when you ask, is there a motion, another board member needs to make the motion. Yes, so if you make a motion, just make
Is
the.
there a motion?
Yeah, and then they.
I make a motion that we approve the consent agenda as it is.
There you go.
You always confuse me because sometimes you let me and sometimes you don't. She seconded it. Okay, oh, very good. Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed,
Aye.
nay. Okay, ayes have it. Motion passes and we are adjourned. The time is 5:24, people. Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon. Thank you for coming.